In just 4 weeks' time, I'm going to be running the Berlin Marathon. Now, I know that I said that I wasn't going to run any more marathons this year. I've done 3 back-to-back marathon training blocks in the last 18 months, and I said 2024, no more marathons. However, this is quite a short notice marathon, and there is a very good reason for this. I'm on an 18-mile long run today, and I'm going to do a very short update video just to share why I'm running a marathon with just a 9-week training block, how the training is going so far, how I'm going to approach it, and right at the end I'm just going to share what my goal is for the Berlin Marathon in 4 weeks. Okay, so firstly, just the rationale. Why have I changed my mind? For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you might have noticed that over the last few months I've done a little bit of work with a company called Metaendurance. If you don't follow them, check out their channels. They do lots of different things, shoe reviewing, they do updates on race events. So at the moment they're out in Chamonix reporting on UTMB. Basically they're amazing, check them out. And with this connection that I've got with Metaendurance, this opportunity has come up. So I'm going to be running the Berlin Marathon with Metaendurance and with Top4running. So I'm going to be running it in some wicked cool Adidas kit and the Adidas Adizero Pro 3s. They haven't actually arrived yet, but I've seen them and they look wicked. And I know it goes against what I said, that I wouldn't do any more marathons this year. But guys, when someone offers you to run the Berlin Marathon with, albeit 10 weeks notice, you say yes. And I know that's a ridiculously fortunate position to be in, and it's going to be bloody amazing. Gosh, I can tell I haven't done any running and filming for a while because I'm struggling to keep my breath and talk. I did get quite good at that, but I haven't done any YouTube videos for a while, so I'm having a little walk. So, as I said, it was pretty short notice. So overall, I think I had 10, maybe 11 weeks notice. However, due to holidays and various other things, I was only able to really start the training 9 weeks out. So normally I do a 16-week training block for marathons. This is going to be my 5th marathon, and yeah, I've always done 16 weeks at least with like a build leading up to it. So it is condensed. However, there are some quite handy factors that mean I'm in quite a good position for this. So the first thing is, after I ran the London Marathon back in April, I had quite a big extended deload, lots of recovery, running just because I wanted to and I enjoyed it. I then went into what I coined a summer of speed. And I forgot about the marathons, forgot about the half marathons, and just really wanted to crack on with some shorter, speedier running. So I basically signed up to a couple of 5Ks, a couple of 10Ks, and to be honest, a few holidays and stuff aside, I've been training really bloody hard for those, and I've got a 5K and 10K PB, and I've been feeling pretty speedy. Gonna be honest. With running, you have your ups and downs, and I've had a few more difficult years with a couple of injuries, kind of hampered some of my races. But this summer, it's gone really well. I've built up my weekly mileage. So basically, when the Berlin Marathon opportunity came in, I already had a really good kind of pre-marathon build, completely unintentionally. So I'm already in a good stead to get cracking with that. And I've basically just jumped into a 10-week training plan with Runner, and I've just skipped the first week. So it started off really, to be honest, quite high mileage, quite tough sessions, but because I'd had that 5K, 10K build, I was able to jump into that. The long runs have been the most difficult thing because I haven't done any really long running over the summer. I'm also struggling getting out in the country and getting back running on some hills again because, to be honest, through the summer my training was pretty flat. But it's going well. I've also been continuing my strength training, so I've cracked on with 2 sessions a week pretty much through the whole of summer. I've also been able to increase the number of runs I'm doing a week. So with London Marathon last year, I only managed 3 runs a week because I just had historical injuries and other things that were kind of getting in the way. This time round, because I've done that build and because I've consistently done my strength training for a really long time, I've actually done 4 runs a week. So easy miles, a long run, and then 2 sessions, so intervals or tempo running. And I've done them pretty much religiously every week. I think I've missed 2 of the 9-week blocks so far. So training block wise, it's going very well. There is another thing that's going to make this a little bit more difficult. So next week, I am flying to America and I'm having a fabulous holiday, a 2-week kind of road trip through Colorado and various other states. And being honest, the marathon training is going to take a complete backseat. This is a once in a lifetime trip and I'm there to enjoy it. I'm not there to marathon train. Having said that, I'm obviously going to take my running shoes. I'm actually doing a 10k race in Denver when we first land there. So there are bits and pieces of running and training that I can bring in. But we're also doing things like going to Las Vegas, and let's be honest, it's going to be 40 degrees. And we're also going to be doing probably a little bit of eating, a little bit of drinking, and things that are not conducive with 5 AM tempo training. So the marathon training is going to take a hit. However, I'm going to kind of call that an early taper into race week. So that's how the training's gone so far, and that's the plan. I'm going to get a few more miles in now, and then I'll finish up by telling you what is my goal for this crazy marathon that I'm running in 4 weeks' time. Okay, so quickly finishing up this last bit of the video, which is what is my goal for Berlin Marathon in a few weeks' time? Well, the sub 3:45 dream is back on. Any of you that have subscribed or followed my channel or my Instagram for a little while will probably know that this year at the London Marathon I was training really hard to get a sub 3:45 marathon. Training block went really well, but I got a cold and quite bad sinus infection 2 weeks leading up to it. So it didn't happen. I ran a 3:53, which was a PB, and I was so bloody proud of it. And it might be wishful thinking. I obviously haven't done the same long run mileage, haven't done a full sort of 16-week or more marathon training block. However, as I said before, I'm feeling quite fit, and do you know what? I'm just going to give it a go. May never run the Berlin Marathon ever again. It's a flat, fast course, apparently. We'll see what happens on the day. Obviously, it does depend on how the next 2 weeks in America look, but I'll try to, as I said, keep in as much training as I can, keep the legs ticking over, and then I'm just going to give it a good go on the day. But you know what? I think I can do it this time. I've just got a feeling. Anyway, famous last words. We'll probably cut to my Berlin Marathon video, and it's gone terribly, and I'll cut to this bit where there's me saying, I feel confident I'm going to do it this time. So I'm going to share as much of this very short journey as I can. To be honest, most of it will be on Instagram, or it will be in short form, because being on holiday, I have not got time or the want to prioritise doing YouTube sort of long form videos. So if you want to follow the journey, check out my shorts, follow me on Instagram. What I will do is make sure I do some longer form footage much closer, so leading up to race day, the days before in Berlin, and the marathon itself. So please do subscribe and follow on to see how I get on the day. But for now I need to get this long run done. Another 9 and a bit miles to go. I'm actually going to get home, have a quick shower, and I'm not going to lie, I'm going straight to the pub. Never mind. It's called balance, right? Right, let's get this going. I'll see you soon, and wish me luck.